Hey, a little bit late. But blame my past self for that one. I'm just synchronized to him. I'm innocent. He's guilty. Anyway, time for the caves. Now, haven't played in like 2 weeks, so hopefully I don't instantly fuck up and have to start over again. Because I haven't thought of any backup build. At Immortal, bring me 3 jeweled encrusted items. Oh, hey. Look at that timing. It's Scholarly Frog. Here with the swarm. How you doing? Let me guess, you were playing Cataclysm, right? Definitely didn't cheat. Anyway, this guy wants 3 jewel encrusted items. We'll be right on that. Seems like the timing was perfect then. How convenient. Better not die on me, bird. That'd be way too tragic. Better get over there. Damn. The bird is no more. Well, off to a fantastic start. We must avenge Bird. He has been avenged. And yet, I feel so empty inside. Mostly because now I have to carry all the stuff I gave him. As it turns out, I cannot carry all of it. But, oh, how rude of me. I forgot to ask. Scholarly Frog in specific. What were you up to in the Cataclysm? Last time I saw you, you were running away from golems, and, seemed to do a pretty good job of it. Then I forget what happened after. Hopefully you still have that character. Some brain brine. Inventory is fairly full, so I'm tempted to just get out of here, actually. Most amazing musket. Shoots twice and has agility. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here for now. We'll be back. So, not sure why I ran all the way up. I have a recoiler. Bringing no worky good today. Oh, there's 6 fruit. Do you have anything? Crystal daggers. I forget. Do I already have 4 of those? 2 of those, sorry. A freezing crystal dagger. And a flawless. Strength bonus cap of 7. Bonus cap of 8. And a +1 to the damage. I'm not even close to +8, so not like it matters. It's got a pile of herberries. Nothing much else. Ooh, it does have silver. Trade you this helmet and this coif. Pounding boots. A pen for cloak. Backpack. Sap mask. What else? Some fangs. 2 pairs of them. There's a cut of nuclear cell. How many bits do I have? Well, I have a singular 6-bit, so maybe I should get that. I should have my trading gear on, but I don't feel like it. Battle axe, daggers, bangs, and give me all your copper. Check if Hila has anything. Not really. I'm pretty sure I haven't gone to the freehold yet. At the very least, I do not have a recoiler for it. Back the grid gate. Oh, and they did restock their inventory, so might as well check. Bunch of stuff, but nothing I really want. For a second there, I forgot who was the other merchant with good stuff. And it's Jacobo. Only 1 J, not the 3 that I pronounced just there. He also has good stuff. But I'm cheap. It's just by the copper. Got too much water on me as it is. Alright, I really cleared out all that much weight, but I'm gonna go back to Bethesda Susa anyways. Right. Now I remember tongue problems. Or more like tongue annoyance. It'll be fine. I'm inspired, but I want to keep it. Because there's the funny recipe I could make. Just whip up a regular meal. Toss a vacated ur seed, some chail, and a dash of abandoned water into a pot and stirred. I think that's how you get Legionnaires' disease. I will never forgive the Cragmensch for killing Bird. Discovered the location of a lava weep. How exciting. What does the wall graffiti have hidden? Once again, thank you later. Works for me. Right. Floor 5 is complete. Floor 6. Suddenly I remember, do I have any thermal grenades on me? Gonna need those. Do not have any. Have 2 blaze injectors. Do not have the recipe for thermal grenades. This beetle wants 5 6-fingered items. He will reward me with heightened skill. Forgot that I had renamed my compass bracelet to Nayut Mok. Might be better off having the force bracelet on. I'm pretty sure I can activate that while frozen. If not, I might be in trouble. Want to make sure the jar of humor does not spread acid everywhere. we go. And now I'm frozen, because I made good decisions. Good thing I'm indestructible. There's the basilisk. Don't worry, I got this. Maybe I don't. Do not have enough charge. Run away. Get zapped as bad as it could have been. I find it funny that the gyro humors can damage themselves with their own acid. Where'd that basilisk go? Another floor down to floor 7. Oh hey, I like the look of that. Some cloning draft. Question is, do I do the usual thing and clone Tilly, or do I do something more exciting? Another beetle. Bring me 4 muskets. That shall reward you with a mighty weapon. Do I already know how to make those? I do not. Darn. I'm pretty sure I don't have reverse engineering, but all I really have to do is find 1 musket and teleport to Ezra. It should be pretty simple. Discover the location of a lava weep. Another beetle. Bring me 6 dromad corpses and I shall reward you with heightened skill. Well, that does actually seem pretty doable, but I wouldn't consider it very moral. And for Frito Pie and anime with the froglet. That sounds like a fantastic time. You have fun with that, Scholarly. And thanks again for the raid. Always very appreciated. It makes the number go higher than 1. Although it kinda sounds like I'm not being very grateful when I put it that way. But I assure you I am. Yeah, I kinda have a bad habit of not really sticking to the schedule that I set myself. Maybe I should change it. But then I'd just be late for whatever that schedule is too. Such a conundrum. Right, another floor down. Now for floor 8. Forget how many there are in here anyways. Oh hey, level 24. Get a +1 to every attribute. I have a +6 to strength, +6 to agility, +5 to toughness, +5 to intelligence. The breakpoint for like everything but ego, pretty much. And it looks like I was putting my mutation points into Two-Hearted. Let's keep that up. 272 points for skills. Could save up for Emptied Eclipse. And there is an agility skill, so there's a percentage chance that it instantly has no cooldown. 34% chance to be specific. So I do have reverse engineer. And yet I do not know how to make muskets. Curious. Could go for multi-weapon expertise. And then on the next level, go for multi-weapon mastery because I have enough stats for that. Just don't have enough skill points. Might as well. Melee combat's gonna only become less relevant as time goes on. Unless if I do the funny thing with that one recipe, which I would like to do. Oh, this isn't good. Why is he so fast? Also, now I'm in range of the sleeping thing. Herberry time. Quickly replace the battery. It's very important that I do so. There we go. managed to avoid dying to the gyro humor. The same cannot be said of the character from 2 tries ago. I already forget his name. Rid of empty batteries. Was something I wanted to do, but I forget what it was. Must not be that important. Oh, right. Now I remember. Clean the acid off of me. Doesn't look like there was any actually, but might as well be safe about it. Oh hey, that guy had a freeze ray on him. Disassemble. Another one. Certainly doesn't feel like I have 16 armor value judging by how low my health keeps going. I think he just spawned in a bunch of glow pads rather than a whole pile of irritable palms. Now that would have been a problem. Health is dropping rapidly. I should fix that. I have 1 bark left. Huck a boulder at the guy. Did not take him out. Relax for a minute, get disturbed by plastic balls. Shoot the balls. Why are there so many balls? Come back here. Oh, hey, there's a bunch of stuff here. It's mine now. Just in case there's anything under these boulders, toss them around. Not target self of the boulder. I did lose at least 1 character to that. Beetle. This one wants items fitted with filters in exchange for a splendid vestment. Get right on that. Actually, do I know that modification? I know electromagnetically shielded, six-fingered, and willowy. No filters. Better gyro humor. I'm tired of these damn things. So I finally answered that question from earlier. I can activate and deactivate the force bracelet while frozen. Skull conjector. Oh hey, it's the alchemist. And now, we're gonna play my favorite game with the alchemist. We're gonna play catch. Just as soon as I find my favorite throwable item. The one that makes people like you very much. Let's try that again. There we go. And now that they like me so much, hey, do you mind if I have a look at some of that stuff you have? Promise I'll give it back. Actually, I lied, I'm keeping it. Now I have 2 neutron flux that are cloning draft and brain brine. Would be a little bit more exciting if I was playing either a mental mutant or a Drukin, but I'm not. Just playing a regular mutant, which means I have no access to shoot, what's the name of it again? Precognition. That one. So if things get all fucky wucky with the brain brine, I cannot undo it. And I'd rather not have to suffer that right about now. Gyro humors. This is no laughing matter. Not sure if my accuracy sucks or my guns suck. Probably both. Oh hey. It's a Rhymewick. And surprisingly, they are neutral to me. What faction are those guys part of anyways? Frogs. Maybe frogs. We just scroll through the reputation, see if I can figure it out. Would it be an unshelled reptile? So I am neutral with them. Not not sure what other faction they'd be part of. At least I don't have to worry about them. Also means I didn't have to worry at all about having thermal grenades. Well, that's not entirely true. There's also gyrohumors that can do it, but as long as I treat it right, it's a non-issue. That's a big ol' if. See. That one's full condition, that one is wounded. Can I attack fast enough to take out both of them? The answer seems to be no. Sure, I have some kind of grenade that would work for that. So when did I pick up a gigantic engraved chain pistol? Probably when the bird died. Why did I give him that? Well, I've got a high explosive Mark 1. Doesn't really do terribly much damage, but it does do it in an area. Alright. Solve my problem by just shooting a lot of bullets at it. The best way to solve problems. Only works for me, does not work for the Gatling turrets. Another floor down. On to floor 10. Use a turret down. There's another one over there. At least I got a jacked laser rifle from it. Try to get a second one. Someone is shooting empty injectors and for some reason committed it to memory. Discovered the location of Ikarkava. Definitely a real place. And this Beetle wants me to bring him 6 phase harmonic items. Pretty darn sure I don't know how to make those. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Painted leather cloak. It's painted on it. At the Battle of the Pod, Oripur fought as a mercenary to subjugate highly entropic beings. He wielded a frosty hammer with such finesse that it became forever known as Frosty, the ruin of highly entropic beings. Now I know. You should purchase that kick move. Might delay getting the next multi-weapon thing, but it'll be worth it. It's only 50 points after all. Tongue problems persist. Really don't know how I'm supposed to fix that. I already tried amputating my tongue and it would not let me. Maybe I just have to catch it again. That's a missile turret. Or rocket turret, if you want to go with the proper name. How about heal? Took it out. Still managed to damage me through the shield, however, which is concerning. Wonderful floor 11. Where'd I stick that boulder? Did not mean to put it in the inventory. So how's the battery doing in the dagger? 5 drams of lava left. Fill it up. Now has 7 drams of lava. Adequate. Finally found a regeneration tank. Does not have the good stuff in it. Recently I'm wondering if I didn't just walk past any regeneration tanks. I probably did. Anyway, my genome is now very excited. I will tell it to focus on the horn. It is now rank 15. Well, it's limited to 13 for now, which means it has 2d7 damage, 5 armor value, and a mysterious amount of chance to cause bleeding. Actually, I know if I hover over this, it gives me the full information. On penetration, this weapon causes bleeding 1d2 plus 2 damage per round, save difficulty of 46, which is surprisingly difficult to save against. So we got the good bleed. Oh, you're back already. What was that explosion over there? Better not be another rocket turret. All I see over here is blood and boulders. Another freeze ray. And now I can build him. Wait, how the heck did he do that? Took a chunk out of my force field. That's not fair. Oh, whatever, the problem has been solved. It's probably the normality gas, actually. Quality time, not quantity time. That is indeed the correct way of doing it. All kinds of free stuff down here. Now, if only they had some free homogeneous convalescence. That'd be pretty great right about now. Although I could make my own. But then I wouldn't be able to make use of the cloning draft. And I know I can get some for free, guaranteed, if I make my way over to the id Freehold. But I'm hoping I'll get lucky here. That's the one I looked at just earlier. I'm gonna go up in the floors and see if I can't find any. Region tanks here. Not on this floor. Or this one. It's not looking good. Floor 5. Yep, have to go back down again. Hey, you know what? I'm impatient. So I'm just gonna go right ahead. Actually, I already have some convalescence. 1 dram of it specifically, apparently. But 19 drams in there. And I'm gonna grab one of the cloning drafts and pour it in there. Here it is. And now, the fun times begin. Hopefully. I think it's like a 25% chance that I get the recipe right. Add our dram of homogenized convalescence, sesame seed, and some ash for that smoky flavor. Save versus bleeding. Learn to cook pears stuffed balm. Well, it's not the right recipe. Just have to try again later. No. Fantastic Floor 12. Big things will happen here, I'm sure. Big slugs. Eat those things. There's a snail mother. Don't you run away. I know your game. I'm gonna let you play it. And I got it. Those things are a real problem if you let them go all over the place, because both one, there suddenly is slime absolutely everywhere, and two, on top of the slime there is a shitzillion ick slugs. Which individually, not so bad. When there's a whole lot of them, the swarmer thing starts becoming a problem. And also they can poison you. Thankfully I don't have to worry about it now. Unless if there's a second one. Let's hope there's not a second one. Oh, hey, a hypertractor. It's a big part of why having a force bracelet right around this part of the game is such a game changer. Of course, you have to have a half-decent battery to stick in it, which I thankfully do, but being able to not have to worry about melee combat sure comes in handy. Up until you run into stuff that can actually just pierce right through it. Oh, that guy thinks he's being funny. Trying to hijack my brain from me. How about I hijack your limbs from your body? Not so funny now, are you? I feel like I was saying something, but I forgot. Too blinded by rage in that moment. Free glow spheres and daggers and gloves. Everything I want. Discovered the location of an inkweep. Probably don't need to bother with the folded carbine weaponry that's You know, not a dagger. But I can't help it. Discovered the location of a honeyweed. This beetle wants me to bring him 3 copies of Fawns of the Meadow. I will consider it. What was he giving in exchange for it? A mighty weapon. I'll consider it slightly less. Nostrum and a bunch of other stuff. Fantastic Floor 13. A lot of Gerslings. Reactive trauma plate. Probably sells good. Metasys module. Probably also sells good. Bionic heart. Cybernetic credit wedges. And I'm carrying too much. Get rid of Mark 1 flashbangs. Mark 1 sleep grenades. And that's enough for now, apparently. And now, Wall, share with me your artistry. Her is terribly finicky about food. Or he's, assuming that's an apostrophe. Electromagnetic sensor. And a grounding shunt. Shunts. Would appreciate you if you did not shoot at me. Have a boulder. No laser rifle off of that one. There will be more, however. You can now make chrome revolvers. And for some reason left the other one on the ground. It's lacquered, apparently. You can now make the lacquered mod. And sturdy. Sturdy's actually half decent. Well, it's more like if you're planning on using overloaded, which you never know. Alright. And now, the Cryobario, also known as the fucked up room that has the spider in it. All I have to do is get it with one good bleed and it's done for. Did I get it? No, it's over there. Now I got it. Now I have to get through this door. Where did I put my pickaxe? Did bring a pickaxe, right? If it was anywhere, it'd be over here in tools. But it's not there. So I probably didn't bring one. Sure I'm strong enough to just bash the wall down. Might take a bit. Quite a bit. Alright. Do I have any good grenades? Resonance Mark 1. This wall is fucking done for. And I'm carrying too much. Get rid of the carbide stuff. Don't need it. Through all those grenades, and the wall is still standing. And the door. Damn it. Do not have any vibro blades or nothing. So I have a frozen weird artifact. What is it? Frozen gaslight fleesa. I mean, it's halfway to a vibroblade, but it's not gonna cut it. No pun intended. Also, I can build those now. Damn, I'm smart. forget, is it Skulk or Shade Oil? Probably Skulk. Gives me burrowing claws. Give me that. Mission accomplished. There's the missile launcher mutant. I know he's here somewhere. All the way at the end. Of course I run out of battery right as I get to him. Hit this one over here with the missile. Don't think there's anything in there. That one's got the Rhinox. This one has the Emperor's feet. Thankfully that one is intact. One's got another base spider. And this one has Reshef, Sadamus, the Sky Bear. Get rid of these 40-something injectors I have on me. That don't weigh anything anyway, but now I can make them. If I wanted to, which I don't. Semi-auto pistol, don't need that. Chain pistol, already have 2 of them. Strange tubes. It's a missile launcher. It was a missile launcher. Now it's bits. And I completely forget, what is my reputation like with the Mechanimist? It is high enough. Now in the compound. Time to rob him. Don't mind me, this tongue is perfectly fine. Definitely won't give you Glowtron. Seems the usual dude who's here is not here anymore. Maybe he just got stabbed before I wandered up over to this part of the map. But usually that does not happen. Actually, I see a corpse right over there. Yeah, that was probably him. Still don't know why he spawns there. Because it's consistent. Anyway, insert disk 1. Signal has been decoded. Activate the switch. And then not even use the elevator. Just teleport right out. Right off. Oh, I'm back with the thing. Alright. Quest done. Don't mind me just breaking some glass. Preserve some stuff. Preserve some fancy stuff. Such as a salve injector. Heck, 2 salve injectors. Now we wait for Alpha to return. Here he is. And now we have to go to Almond Porch. Which I'm definitely gonna do. For sure. So everyone restocked their inventory. How exciting. Refractive and displacer. Not a huge fan of displacer, but it will take refractive. Not that I'm ever going to use it on anything, but the idea of using it is very appealing. Next up, Jacobo. It's got padded and spring loaded. Also muskets. Probably way more than anyone should ever spend on a musket, but why not? Got plenty to trade anyways. I have a laser gun. Know how to make all of that? What was being offered for the muskets? Alright, there was also 5 6-fingered items, which I do know how to make 6-fingered. Could just make 5 ulnar stimulators. I think I know how to make those. Mighty weapon in exchange for 4 muskets. What should be like a sniper rifle or something? So yeah, I could just make a bunch of ulnar stimulators, but it would use all my pure alloys, also known as 3-bits. Does Maffeo have any gloves for sale? The answer is no. Just tell me what that is. Flashbang Grenade Mark 1. But I already knew what those were. Whatever. probably head back to Bethesda Susa, but before that, I need to take a short break. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. My heart rate has returned to normal. Don't know why my steel knife got unequipped, but good thing I didn't sell it. For a second there, I thought I actually had an extra one. Don't have an extra box, do I? Well, box, yes, but oh, chest right there. Put away the very large chain pistol. And the gyrocopter backpack. And the helping hands. And I'm lost in the jungle. By that I mean the outskirts of Gritgate. Because that's what it says right there. Free jam. Free batteries. Do not disturb the gorilla as it beats the hermits to death. I think I'm friendly with the Neftali. Mostly because it's very fortunate to not have to catch multiple shanks to the leg. Also, robot reputation, but mostly shanks to the leg. Anyway, discovered the zinc site cache, or cache. Let's explore it. A traipsing mortar is nearby. I can tell because it exploded near me. Or it caused an explosion. Same difference. A gigantic pair of Crocs. I'm not sure. If I can make it all the way to getting the golem built on this character, it will be wearing Crocs. Overshot it. This one wanted jewel encrusted items. Don't have those. 6-fingered items. 5 of them, if I remember right. 1. Wait, can't because hostile things nearby. Actually, sit down in the chair. And now we craft. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I modded the wrong one. That's fine. Didn't really ever plan on wearing the extra pair anyways, so I should just get rid of it. Turns out I already had one. Whatever. Alright, I got your special gloves. Creature with no hands. By creature, I mean machine. 342 skill points. Nice. Stick that right into multi-weapon. 300 points left over. Emptied the clips. Now I can shoot even gooder. At a cooldown of 140 rounds. Right, where was the one that wanted muskets? Right here, actually. Also the one that wanted 6 Dromat corpses. Muskets first. One, two, and maybe I should go over to him. Or no, wait, I have enough gear capacity. 3, 4. It's this one. It's actually right. He gives me Benjamin Evershop's Shining Mace. I'll just call him Benji. What was Benji's mace like? There's a lacquered crystal warhammer, a +2 to hit, and of course lacquered. Otherwise, seems like a pretty normal weapon. Well, at least it's valuable. Instead of walking all the way back up, recoil over to Ezra. Was thinking of putting away the mace, but honestly I am never going to use it because this is not a cudgel character. So maybe I just go and sell it. Couple of 6 bits, silver. Might be time to make my way over to Id Freehold. Actually, before I do that, be a good idea. Back to Grit Gate. Grab the gyrocopter backpack. Make the trip a little bit easier. Have to activate it while I'm on the map. Carrying a little bit too much, however. Should have put it with the huge crocs. Put it away here. Activate the helicopter backpack. Starting up. Here we go. And now we fly across the lands of Cud. Definitely not crashing into a mountain or anything. Nearby ruins. Check those out. Forgotten ruins. Seems like the mountains. Discovered the location of Moon Gorge, Goatfolk Haunt. Those actually usually have some pretty good gear. Maybe I go check that out. Where is... Oh, there it is. Moon Gorge, right there. Don't really have the carry capacity to haul off a bunch of loot though. Save it for next time. Fly again. Experience a sense memory of roasted boar smell. Would you like to investigate? Yes, I would. Discovered Dream Na, Goatfolk Village, or Goatfolk Haunt. Not quite the same thing. Try to stay in the air as much as possible. Kinds of nasty stuff on the ground around here. Such as me, because I keep falling down. Crystal shard mail. It's a replacement for the Fullerite. And a nano neuro animator. Very nice. Be a bit nicer if I was friends with highly entropic beings, but it's a good first step. Get rid of that. What else can I get rid of? Maybe the steel buckler. Get rid of some of the chem cells too. And my gyrocopter backpack seems to have exploded. Don't know how that happened. It's a 4 and a 5 to fix it. Kind of expensive for what it is, but got plenty of them. So where'd the music go? And there it is. Goatfolk Clive off. Got a gas tumbler and a crystal dagger. Now he's dead. Now I have a crystal dagger. Have a freeze ray. Should probably set those to auto disassemble. They weigh like 25 pounds each. Correction, 28. And then one more if there's a chem cell in it. Flawless crystal shard mail. I think I didn't upgrade the other one I just found. Speaking of, is there anything other than willowy that I have that I'd want to stick on there? Not really. Need to lose 19 pounds worth of weight. Fortunately, sawing my leg off is not an option. The only quick and easy way I can think of would be dropping a bunch of the water I have. Maybe I dropped some water skins. Got a bunch of canteens anyway. And then one full thing of water. I'd have to drop more. Here are some batteries. Now a meal. Fortunately, I'm not inspired again. Just a regular meal. Some sacred water, dram of Cordius Lush acid, glacial lush acid, and a stellary rust. Quite basic, really. Doesn't seem to be anyone else. Now I fly away again. I kept somehow deactivating it whenever I popped open the menu. Whatever. Here is Goek. Loved by the denizens of the Id Freehold, hated by highly entropic beings for worshipping a highly entropic being. Confusing. Disliked by unshelled reptiles for disproving a famous theorem. Hated by cragmensch for tricking them into sharing their fresh water. Well, I hate to lose reputation with the highly entropic beings, but this guy's gonna teach me important things. Such as how to spice it. Spice it real good. We'll tell him of Ikakesh. And Dreamna. Still flying. It's Warden Une. His usual reputation of loved by wardens, admired by the denizens of Id Freehold, and hated by the Puritan Templar. Same thing every time. Still cool every time. Water. Loved by the wardens. Favored by Id Freehold. We'll also tell him of Ayla and Moongorge. I really have no reason to stack the reputation that high up with the Fellowship of Wardens, but it makes me feel all nice inside to know that some group likes me so much that I'd have to really fuck it up to screw everything up. And sell some robot parts. And then take your gemstones. And then there's Tilly. Nuclear battery, Solker, Taco Suprema, the Zetachrome hammer. I've tempted to grab it just to have something to stick on the golem because cudgels are actually a pretty half decent one. Mostly because its base stats are going to be so high that, you know, it really can whack it pretty good. Although at the same time, being able to engage in range combat rather than melee combat, even when you're in the big robot suit, still preferable. Already have Flawless Crysteel, don't need that helmet. And I'm gonna do the usual safe boring thing of using my cloning draft to clone Tilly. It's just simply one of the better uses of it. Better than maybe bigger merchants, but you're still kind of relying on luck for that one. Alright, it's been told. I've also just remembered I did not buy the recoiler. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Right now, just to check out the last few spots, such as free stuff. A lot of free stuff. Even more free stuff. So generous. Double turrets. Cycle fleshgun turret. Long reach grappling turret. Spacer turret. Also, give me a second. Cat wants out of my room. And back again. Just have to take care of that because otherwise he scratches at the door. non-stop. So where'd the volume go? Oop, there it went. Anyway, funky turrets. Do wonder how the long-reach grappling turrets work. Kinda seems, counterproductive. Oh, whatever. They're not my turrets, so I don't have to worry about it. And I'm caring too much. How does this keep happening? And how do I prevent it? Probably by wearing a backpack. Anyone down in living quarters? Oh boy. The gyro humor lives here, so now everyone has to deal with the acid. Chromat Caravan. What kind of stuff do you have? Some half-decent stuff, but nothing I want. Is that a second one? Different inventory. Unfortunately, a worse inventory. Oh well. Can't all be winners. Gonna get out of here before I accidentally step in some acid. How about go and do the main quest at Ezra? Here I am at Almond Porch. Something or other, or Aphromites need access to Spindle. Please give. Now I have to wait 3 days. You should just sleep for 3 days. Actually, here's a better idea. But I walk away for 3 days. Bleeding all the while. Oh hey, a village. And I'm level 26. All kinds of exciting stuff. Village of Nashur. And I even forgot to spend my last mutation point. Let's fix that. 1 level of toughness. Alright. So 1 more point into Two-Hearted. Then I can start saving up to buy a random mutation. Stone monolith. It has a scene from the history of the village of Nashur. Beyond the Gulf of Time, on the first day of autumn, Utep founded Nashur with a Dreambeard gland in each hand. For the rest of Nashur's life, the villagers of Nashur were known as the people, the Dreambeard clan. Don't worry, all that blood I'm leaving on the floor is not infectious. Don't have to worry about it. Alright. The warden sure has a fun name. Warden 44F30AA error missing X value -4. Does not want any oil. What a shame. Go talk to the village tinker. Schweer. Morphogenetic. Flashbangs. Resonance grenades. But I got some money to burn. Flashbangs and the rest of that stuff. Not all of it, just most of it. Sell the armor. Whoa. It's Maniac Link. How you doing? 404 raid message not found. Seems about right. Oh, and Domo's there too. Man, getting all kinds of people whenever I decide to not just play nothing but Path of Exile. It's almost like that's a really saturated category or something, huh? But I complain too much. Anyway, what the heck was I doing again? Alright, I found a village. It's got a bunch of interesting people. What kind of food do they eat here in Nashur? They eat electric mushroom rubbed meat dolma. 15 electrical resistance, 75% chance that itchy skin doesn't develop into fungal infections, and 10% max HP. It's alright, I guess. Got all kinds of fun people in the chat today. Now if I was a quest giver, what would my name be? I think it would be Elofa, legendary Naftali Jeer. Oh hey, a new follower. Questy McQuesterson. Yeah, I'd say that's above my first guess, which would have been Questy McQuestface. Anyway, do you have any work? Traveler, we've been poring over our records and we came upon a nearby location forgotten to our people. Moss Crescent, Goatfolk Village. What pearls might this place hold? Precious metals, arable land, an altar to a Dreambeard gland. We must know. If you find it for us, we'll reward your assistance. It's located somewhere between 2 and 6 parasangs east of Iron Urvikish. I will go find this Moss Crescent. Also, does anyone else here have work? Don't think so. Also, what's the village elder's reputation like? Well, first of all, his name is Shamut. He is loved by the villagers of Nashur and the Naftali tribe, disliked by the villagers of Iramur for lighting a beacon fire to warn their enemies, and hated by the Mechanimus for repeatedly beating them at dice. Have some water. Can teach us how to make the electric mushroom rubbed meat dolma. I think I'm good. Where was it that he wanted me to go? It was 2 or something parasyncs east of someplace or other. 2 to 6 east of Iron Irvikish. Where is Iron Irvikish? It's right there. Attacked by frogs again. It sure is a good thing I'm indestructible. Shrine to Urupur, Mikamis's husband. While traveling through Mikish, Urupur stopped at a tavern in Irazor. There he lost his prize, the beloved of Icicle, in a foolhardy bet. He cursed the tavern and left Irazor. Now where the heck would Irazor be? But before that, a shrine to Iduk, the compass skipper. While wandering around Gymnasium Quarter Dwarabar, Iduk stumbled upon a clan of mysterious strangers performing a secret ritual. Because of her sandy hair, they furiously rebuked her and declared her a villain to their kind. Mostly just referring to one of my more favorite jokes about old Gmod videos I used to watch all the time. You know that one line from Francis in the first Left 4 Dead game? I always just find it very funny. Because it'll go along the lines of, you know, getting ran over by a car saying good thing I'm indestructible and then immediately explodes. Maybe one day I'll be that funny. Probably not today though. Anyway, discovered the lair of Binogia Danfubilla, legendary giant dragonfly. Also just realized I'm inspired, I should cook some food. I might get that recipe. Put our homogenized convalescence, a dash of bismuth anise, a smidgen of hermit dander, and a chip from the horn of a goat folk. Is it the meal? Natural healing rate. It is not the meal. Learn to cook pears stuffed convalescence. I'm inspired again. How fortunate. This time, we combine it with a lenient chip from the horn of a goat folk and a dram of freed Beetlebum chitin. Tasty. And there we go. We found the recipe. Learn to cook pears tossed cloning drought or draft. Keep making that mistake, damn it. Behold, the miracle of birth. For some reason he's all the way over there though. He's fighting a cave spider. Go get him. Right, so that was one clone. Right, I don't have any regular convalescence on me, so I'll have to go get some more. For now, there will be one clone. That should be enough. Right, so Iron Urvakish is in the center. 2 parasangs east. And I'm lost. Why are you hopping everywhere, clone? Are your feet not good enough? Hey there. Before me is Chawana, or Chewana, godhead of the tasteful axe folk. Loved by the Neftali tribe and robots, hated by crabs for telling bawdy jokes, admired by the society of the Rhythmic Wraith for praising their travelers, and hated by the villagers of Camus for some reason no one can remember. Have some oil. It's got a cybernetic credit wedge. Don't have a use for those though. I will tell them of the honey weep. And the lava weep. Now back to the map. Ooh, the village of Kava. Isn't that nice? So Warden Hihi Kamsafa does not want water, however. I'm not sure what I expected. A village in the middle of the jungle, and it just so happens to have a lot of trees. Not sure why they're farming the jungle trees, though. They must know something I do not. Oh hey, they have a tinker. Shwa Shrikas, the village tinker. It's got EMP grenades and high-powered magnets. Yes, please. Night vision 2, but I know how to make those already. Trade the gloves. Visage. Precision force sleeve. Thermoelectric cell, salt mill, and a pile of glow spheres. Well, maybe not all of them, but most of them. Here's the apothecary, Renur Tadram. The only person, or wait, there's 2 people I did not talk to. Asalara and Baha Baraha, the Sophic, village elder. Hey there. Let's see. He's loved by the villagers of Kava and grazing hedonist. Disliked by the villagers of Shuna for burning one of their leaders in effigy, and disliked by the Issachar tribe for slaying one of their leaders. Have some water. You could teach me how to slam. different character, I would absolutely take you up on that offer. See, is there any work around here? Guess the orbital tutor that you are here, Wanderer. I have a project for you. The other day, I voyaged to Ikabalep Nook, or Ikabalep Nook, and lost some slammery cycle gland paste. To slake my greed, I desire it. Yeah, I'll go find your slammy cycle gland paste, I guess. What kind of food do they have here? Roast meat and herbed glot with borscht. Whenever you take damage, there's an 8% chance you shoot out up to 3 sticky tongues per sticky tongue at rank 10. Not sure how that's supposed to be helpful. Anyway, I continue the search for, whatever it is I was looking for. I'll remember at any time now. I cannot remember it. Alright, Moss Crescent, the Goatfolk village. I sure hope they don't want me to keep anyone alive there, because there won't be. He keeps jumping everywhere. What's wrong with him? Well, at least he doesn't have a tongue that's constantly falling off. Lucky him. Discovered Platinum Ikabalep. Clone seems to be doing half decently, at least as far as dealing damage is concerned. Though I am kinda worried that he might not be able to take too many hits. It's not like he has any built-in armor, despite having the built-in horn. Although I guess that technically means he kinda does have a helmet, but more like half of a helmet. Assuming that he also has 2 heads. So I have 2 heads, and he's a clone of me, so damn well better have 2 heads. Otherwise I want a refund. Discovered the location of Unepar. Add it to the list. More inspiration and more forgotten ruins. Discovered the Cash District. But I already knew that place. But whatever, could always use some more cash. Also I found a napkin, and scribbled on it, it says, "For the sake of wisdom, Hiram settled at the shrine at Ulil in Tabernacle Quarter, Shushawan, to work among the rabble and clean cores. After 8 modest years, he reappeared at Azor." Oh, what was that? I picked up a unique glow sphere. Or something that looks like a glow sphere anyway. Sphere of the Dust Atomic Clock. 10 acid resistance, temporal fugue at level 3. Sounds pretty cool, actually. Usually these unique ones can actually be used for light-related purposes, so maybe I finally get around to making some night vision goggles. Don't think I have any battery that's gonna last indefinitely, but a nuclear cell would probably last pretty long. That reminds me, I never took out the drain cell from the force bracelet. So I only really have chem cells that would work with this. Alright, so give me the temporal view. Have it at level 5 because of the ego bonus. Make 3 copies for 24 rounds with cooldown of 200. Cooldown does not reduce because of willpower. No wait, it does. More than 40 rounds. Well, I guess it's better than 200. Move that up the list. Right there. Or no, wait, here. Really do wonder if there's a way to make my tongue stop doing that. Oh hey, there's Moss Crescent. Technically I'm done with the mission, but I'm gonna go kill everyone. By everyone, I mean these fucking goats. Pair disarms pair of their masterwork scoped chain pistol. Oh hey. It is Heartbiter, the goat folk shaman of Clan Hotor. He is loved by goat folk, disliked by frogs for eating all their fruit, disliked by the villagers of Sarshishan for giving one of their kind an unfavorable horoscope reading, and admired by crabs for saving one of their young from drowning. I was thinking for a second there, aren't crabs supposed to survive underwater, but then I guess it depends on the type of crab. I'm definitely no crabologist. Appreciate it if you would stop shooting me. Phone is not doing so hot. Not pick up any cool things yet. It will change. Can now make Isakar rifles. It'll definitely come in handy. Painted staff. An image from the life of Aram II. In 5679 BR, Ram II, the Rhythmic Rave, the Supad Woe, died of natural causes. She was 74 years old. Rip and Pip. Right, so I got that figured out. What did the other village want? Again. Alright, Kish, and go find... Or no, wait, that's the other one. Find the portion of Slammery Cyclogland Pace at Ikabalep Nook. Where is Ikabalep Nook? It's right over there. And I'm lost. No longer lost. Or no, wait, this is not a Ikabalep Nook. This is a Ikabalep Burrow. Completely different. There's the Nook. Hey, I already found it. Upper Nook. I should make a recipe. It will contain cider. Will also contain star apple jam. And then finally we'll have some random can without a label. And with those powers combined, and also a sprinkle of leech blood. 45 quickness on all of them. Whenever you take damage, there's an 8 to 10% chance you shoot out up to 3 sticky tongues. Do I have a good proselytizing recipe? I tend not to bother too much with companions because of, you might remember the bird at the start of the stream. It was actually one of my stronger companions, and yet he still died like nothing. And it makes me sad. So I don't really bother with companions unless if they're clones of me, because if they die I can just call myself stupid. Although, if I remember right, on the actual subject of the question, all I'd really need would be get a bunch of congealed love. That's usually one of the better recipes. Or better ingredients, I should say, to make recipes with. But the point still stands, I don't really bother too much with the proselytized recipes, even though I really should. Anyway, whenever you take damage, 8 to 10% chance you shoot out up to 3 sticky tongues. Whenever you get stuck, just a 10 or 50% chance you heal 15 to 20 health. And use Sticky Tongue at level 4 to 5. If you already have it, it's enhanced. And also save versus bleeding. I'll go with the middle one. Learn to cook Pear's Spice Glot Star Apple Pastry. Dancing recipes only work for as long as you are metabolizing, and I was shown the way to chaos and free stuff by Wonderpip. Ah yes, that agent of chaos. No, he's the one who gave me the cloning recipe. Really is clever when it comes to that stuff. I wonder who his dealer is. Or is he the dealer? It is a mystery to me. Metal Cradle. As for trade for an artist too, who shied away from Clan Sutter in vassal Clan Karst into ruin in 211 PP. Would be opposed to hearing a couple decent recipes for getting free stuff through proselytizing. Well, usually if I want free stuff, I just do the good old huck a love injector at whoever it is. Although, now that I think about it, the cooking recipe proselytize would probably be better because don't have to worry that people are gonna see me throwing darts at people. So, yeah, go ahead, post it in the chat. Even if I don't use it, at least maybe someone watching will make use of it. Also, a quick-shot hand of booster-grooved digits. To my bewilderment, the siphoning outside the aggregate for very long. In any other, neither velocity nor direction are changed by the acids of time. So I really do hope I'm not coming across as ungrateful. Just, I'm kind of set in my ways. Longed for her was returned, unabridged. You should give that to Nilahide. Lined with the famous revolver ruin of House Eisner ruin to be stored somewhere 2 parasangs east of Kekuka. What a title. Congealed of love plus congealed rubber gum can lead to proselytizing as high as 7 and 8 when you go prone, so you just take a nap next to somebody in congealed love. Plus, the water wafers can lead to 1 where 25% of the time when you drink water. I'm guessing the using pickles would also work, or plump mushrooms, actually. And pickles just does the same thing as the fine wafer, if I remember right. So yeah, not the mushrooms would be the other one. Which in general, that one works with a lot of recipes because you just eat mushroom, receive effect. Second one is a little bit more inconsistent. Silly when you drink yourself into a vomiting frenzy just to make someone fall in love with you. Yeah, it is kind of funny how that works. The Measure of Envy. Hurt Against Unabridged. Your base cold resist is a step beyond standard youthful rebellion. The winds on behalf of the story goes, the entire cavern. Illuminated catacombs and tell him that Sopham. His sons fought fiercely for control of the gyre and reveler in the shape of Styly. A little bit of tongue bleeding. Spot galvanized by Ra. Also, Mac absolutely must cease advising that anyone enter the clam. It is but her eternal breath. Alright, cleared out the nook. Back at the first town, go talk to Ba. And I got my EXP. Small sphere of negative weight, a pile of grenades, or some books. Well, I'll take the small sphere. Really been annoyed by all the carry capacity shenanigans. Now the other village. I think it was Elufa. located Moss Crescent for you. Bunch of injectors, the corpus, or a bunch of books. I already have a pile of rubber gums. And the Sphinx salts aren't that exciting on this character, unfortunately. I'll take the books. Alright. Now, all the delegates must have been sitting around at Ezra for like 15 days by this point. Let's see who showed up. Diplomacy droid and delegate for the Fellowship of Wardens. Diplomacy droid and delegate for the Cult of the Coiled Lamb. And yet another diplomacy droid and delegate for the villagers of Alapa. There's also a herding dog and delegate for dogs. So 3 droids and a dog. We are ready to begin negotiations. Keep a Sphinx salt in your throw slot on the off chance that you get confused at a pivotal moment in the fight so you know where it is. Not be confused after injecting. That actually is a pretty good trick. Funny enough, I'm actually playing a character that doesn't really need that trick because of the two-headed thing. Since there's a pretty high chance of, shaking off any kind of mental effect. But honestly, any other character definitely could make good use of that. I'll definitely forget it though. Just because my brain is a little too leaky. Anyway. How about 2 factions? The Wardens and the Cult of the Coiled Lamb. Alright, now that's done. Now I will teleport back to Gridgate, but I won't hand in the quest just yet. Something I want to go do. Something very important I have to go do. Collect some convalescents. 24 of it specifically. Do not know why. And now, let there be pair. One clone. 1, 2, 3 even. Another one. 1, 2, and 3 again. How lucky. And I'm not hungry anymore. Alright, we're up to 8 clones. And I'm probably hungry again, so wrap up those fryers. I sure am hungry for some convalescence. Yeah, that is a good point. If they're all jumping around all the time, it might actually take quite a bit longer to walk around the place. I can just pretend they're frogs or something. That one is standing in the fire. have a nice little group. They're probably all gonna get cut down because they have no inherent armor and they don't have regeneration or anything. They just have what I have, which is to say horn, double muscled, triple jointed, two-headed, and two-hearted. So they actually do have some pretty decent base stats, but again, their only real weapon is the horn, and they don't have any armor. And actually, what little armor they do get from the horn gets split in half because of the two-headed. So they have, I think, 2 armor each. Plus, don't think I have... Shoot, where is it again? In endurance, I think? Yeah, calloused would be a way to give him 1 armor value. But I don't have that right now. Heard someone once make the comment that if you're not slowing the game down, then you're not playing it correctly. Sounds like a wise individual. Although it helps when you're actually doing something that it slows the game down, rather than just because the clones of you decided that they want to just hop all over the place. And it's not too bad right now. Might change when I have like 200 of the guys following me around. Anyway, the spindle is ours. Earthquake. Well, not really. You could mistake it for one. Scan surroundings. Game chugs when an Esper clones itself and all the clones have temporal fugue plus burgeoning. Yeah, burgeoning is definitely one you do not want to combine with temporal fugue. It's a very great way to suddenly go, hey, where'd 180 of my 200 HP just go? Assuming it even lasts that long, of course. Alright, you're dropping in right on top. Activate 1 turret. And Rhodanus. Activate the Giga Chat bot. I think there's just enough for a second turret. Insufficient power. Deactivate the second turret. Alright. And now I wait. Hey, Shem, you might want to move. Like, really quickly. Okay, he did move. Hey, Sparrow, you might want to move. I'm sure it'll be fine. The ceiling collapses. They're here. The racists have arrived. Hyandradrig Gaipold, the commander of the Holy Temple, is loved by the Putis Templar, hated by Svartum for sowing their fields with salt, hated by the villagers of Karsamrod for casting doubt on their beliefs, and hated by the villagers of Shatum for lighting a beacon fire to warn their enemies. And he's got a bunch of Knight Templar guys with him. That guy's got a hyper tractor. I think that's the second group that just showed up. Everyone is running around confused, coated in plasma. Might have to back up a little bit. Actually, activate the temporal fugue. And now I run away. Shit's about to get ugly. What is that sound? Did someone just summon a portal? Why is the turret over here glowing? It is phased for some reason. Same thing with this other stuff, and that one clone. Plasma ray? No, that's corrosive gas. Bad, but not that bad. Over here is plasma, however. My companion, a clone of Pear, died. They were disintegrated by Gunner Knight Templar. And that one was also disintegrated by Gunner Knight Templar. That's what the sound was. It's getting put in stasis. So there's plasma and corrosive gas over here. I'm gonna try to run through it. Oh hey. There is Joxadolf Mashugav, Wraith Knight Templar of the Binary Honorum. Over there is the Phylactery Squire that enables this guy to be indestructible. Only I can be indestructible, so he must die. Back dump him. And I accidentally killed one of my clones. I apologize. Alright, gun's not working. Charge right in. That's a bit better. Now I'm on fire. Let me just grab this trinket right here before it burns. Put out the fire. Just normality gas all over the place for some reason. T equals 14,000 per second. Or 1400. I'm not quite sure what you mean. And that's another one of those Wraith Knights. Oh, the temperature. Maybe I should keep a better eye on that. Right now it's at a nice cool -7 degrees. Right, so if there's a Wraith Knight here, that must mean there's a Phylactery Squire somewhere nearby. I think there was one in stasis over here just earlier. Run that away. And the Putis Templar hate me. Which is fine by me. Now favored by the villagers of Akarsabrod. Well, looks like the job's done. Good job, me. I knew we could do it. Oh, the most important question of all is, did Shem die? I do not see him in the point of interest list. I fear the worst. Now is not the time for bleeding tongue. Please control yourself. Exploring's taking a little bit longer than usual. Not my fault though. Tip a grenade launcher. Get rid of the stun rod. Rid of the hypertractor. Multi-Eigen rifles. Grenade launcher. Can now make those. Phylactery of a couple of guys I do not want to remember the names of. So I will simply disassemble those. A powered exoskeleton. Neat. Forget. It's 2 strength it gives me, right? It sure is. So I could boost up from a +6 to a +7 if I wanted to. And backpack's a little too important right now. Maybe when I have more floating spheres around. So on second thought, maybe it is my fault that things are running slow because these guys won't stop jumping. Anyway, Ovo, you tell me directly, did Shem die, or did he just run off to go live on his home planet? Assess the losses we suffered in the attack. First and foremost, let us lament the death of our friend, Shem -1. The loss to us is incalculable. I've been the chat for a real one. Truly, he was more than machine. And now he's dead. RIP. And anyway, beyond that, 7 robots perished, no books were burned, no bookshelves were destroyed, no crops were ruined, 3 gadgets were shattered, and 1 piece of furniture was destroyed. Much was lost, but such is what I expected. Once again, thank you for your efforts, pair. Well, I did tell him to get out of the way, but his earbuds were in so he couldn't hear me. Surely there is nothing more I could have done. Alright, now time to go talk to the ancient bear. right after I steal his copy of Crime and Punishment. Mine now. So I'm having that problem again where I'm getting lost in the clones of myself. I don't mean in a sexual way. Blah blah blah, signal, beacon, spindle, Q-girl, axe clank. I will go to the forest with the design. Alright. Q-girl, please give me the design. Just so I don't forget about doing it later. Also give me the gems. I want the gems. I will trade you a sword, some daggers. I would give you a gun, but you can't afford it. Stop being broke. Fill up the rest with some copper nugs. Actually, I just remembered, don't I have a tattoo gun? It's tattoo gun time. Where'd I put it? Oh, right there. I have just enough ink. It's empty, there's nothing left to drink. Why did I drink that? Well, tattoo later, I guess. And by later, I mostly mean the next time around when I play this. I'm gonna call it there for tonight. I know it's kind of a short stream, but trust me, I will only make poor decisions if I continue. Well, despite all of that, did make a lot of good progress this time around. Oh hey, and a new follower. Thank you for following. Now let me just check. Oh wow, there's 7 people here. That's a lot. A lot more than usual. Since there's so many people, maybe I should send a raid over. Someone who's doing something, somewhere. Oh hey, here's someone I haven't had a chance to raid yet. Narf is playing some Astronauts. I've heard of that game, but I haven't seen anyone play it. How about I send everyone over there just so that I can fill in my curiosity? Of course, feel free to eject if you don't feel like it. Won't hold it against you. Anyway, click the button. Right. So, thanks again for showing up for the stream. A thank you to Scholarly Frog for raiding, and also Maniac Link, and also all the other fun people who've been around. I'm bad with names, and I'm even worse with usernames, so please forgive me. Anyways, we'll see what Nerf's getting up to. See you on the next stream, which should be next Wednesday. I promise I'll try not to please just Path of Exile. Actually, maybe I won't. Well, either way, I've been rambling for long enough. See ya.